Hi all, it's Amanda again. Welcome back to Crafty and Creative. I'm back at Cardworxlive.com again. I'm telling you, this site has so many free tools to offer. It's just endless possibilities. I found 3 yesterday, and I've successfully used one of them so far. But today, we're going to delve into using textures for your mock-ups. I This is something I've wished for a while. I mean, you can always do these mock-ups in a solid color, but it just doesn't give you the look you're looking for if you're going to physically use glitter within your design. But this will allow you to do that now and give an accurate mock-up to your customer. But once again, you've got to have this Cardworx Live login. So make sure you get that and you can use all these free features. Stalls doesn't require you to pay a membership fee for this. Excuse me. They don't require you to pay a membership fee. You don't have to buy from them. I mean, this is free for everyone to use. So just make sure you have that. Alright, and we're just going to start from our Cardworx dashboard again, your member dashboard. And we're going to go up here to the design tab, and we're going to scroll down to Cardworxlive Design Tools. Now, the one I'm going to, it's a little bit tricky to get to. It seems like there should be another scroll tab to get to it. But what you have to do to get to this is go to download vector cut. Now, we're not actually downloading this vector cut. It's just taking you to another pop-up page to where we're going to go to glitter flake color swatches. This is so cool, guys. And I've tinkered with this perfect price a little bit. I'm going to have to go in and modify it to my prices because it's already got default set up in it. So it was a little out of whack for my pricing. So, but that's something we'll delve into next if you guys are interested. But what we're going to work with today is the glitter flake color swatches. And like I said, this is new to me, so we're going to kind of learn a little bit together. I've played with it a little bit, but it still may be one of those situations where it takes a minute to come back to me and click on how to use it. But the first thing you need to do is download these swatches. I've already done that. Just download them. They're going to come in a zip file. You're going to need to extract those files and save them to a place where you're going to remember where they are. Now, once you've done that, you can go into the Design Studio by simply going back up to the top to the Design tab, and we're going to launch Design Studio 2.2. We don't need this right now. So we're just going to go in, let's see if I can import an image. Let's browse our images and import something here. What do I want to use? Use something simple. Something simple. Let's do these baby feet. Let's see if it will let me work with those. Okay. And I'm probably going to have to vector this. No. And I don't think it's going to allow me to vector it. It may now. Yes. Okay. All right. Highlight your image just by simply clicking once. We're going to go up here to the Edit tab, and we're going to vectorize it. Okay, and you have to pick a color. So it will recognize it. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I've never used this before, as you can see. Let's clear these colors. Okay, pick a background color. There's no background, just click next. Okay. If you see these little checkerboard patterns like here, that's just like a null field. It's nothing. There's no color. But that's what those checkerboards are telling you. Okay. And next. Okay. Now we've got our image vectored. Okie dokie. Now let's see if we can remember how to do this. And I may have gotten in over my head by doing something like this. And I have. Okay. Went out a little bit too far in left field. Went out of my comfort zone. I haven't gotten that far yet. So we're just going to do a text with a outline. So let's go in here and let's find a text that has like an offset. I could, of course, always add one. Let's look at favorites. No. Basics. No. Headlines. No. Let's just go in and we're going to create our own. We're going to pick our own text. I think Athletic has one. Yep. We'll just use this collegiate font. Okay. Next, I want to choose my fill color. Okay. And here is where, after you've downloaded and extracted those glitter files, this is where you're going to add them. It's within your fill options within the fonts. So just to recap there, I'm in editor. I'm creating a text and I'm going to go in right here, click my fill color. Next, I'm going to go to texture. Now, I've already added all of mine, but this is so simple, y'all. So simple. All you have to do is click import, go to your browser, and go to where you have saved those files. Let me see here. Okay, and here's mine, Glitter Flake. It usually gives it that name for you. Here are all my glitter colors, and I'll just add one just for sample sake. We're going to add this bright royal. Just click on it, open it up, bam, it saved it for you. Simple as that. Okay. Alright, now we're going to choose our fill color. Let's see. I want to do this hollow glitter here. Just going to click it, click OK. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I promise I'm getting better. And see, now it's automatically filled that in for me. But you see also it's did the entire thing in the glitter. I don't want to do that. So we're going to click apply. And I'm going to see if it will let me vector this so I can break it apart. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Come on now. And just keep in mind, if you've designed this in Silhouette, if you've designed this in Vinyl Master or some other design program, you can import your image in to Cardworxlive. Then you can go to the edit tool and vectorize it so you can work with it within Vinyl Cardworx. But now I'm going to try to break this apart. Let's see if it'll break apart by regions. Now let's see if it's going to break apart by regions again. So I could have two sections here. Aha! Yes, it did. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So what I did there, just to recap here, I highlighted it, I went into shaping, and I broke apart by regions. And then I went back in. Let me see if I have to do it again. I highlighted an individual letter. And you may not even need to do that step. No. Okay, by simply going into shaping, highlighting your text, going into shaping and break apart by regions, it breaks all these letters apart. So now I have two separate pieces to each letter. So let's see if we can go in and change this fill to a different color. What color do we want? Let's do something fun. How about this orange? And yes, ma'am, it does work. Yay! Isn't this so easy, y'all? It's so flippin' easy. And you could even, do a variety of different colors. But this is going to look so much better when you're sending over mock-ups to do this. And I'm just going to do the rest of them real fast. So we can save this. Just going to click on that again. Okay. Same here. I'm just double clicking. Things will go a lot faster if my head wasn't so stopped up and I can think straight. Or maybe they would go the same. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. And I don't know why I'm still clicking up there at the top. It's okay. Come on now. You just want to make sure your current texture down here is reflecting the color you chose up there. Otherwise, it's going to remain the same. I just love this. Oh, I love this. And last one. Okay. All right. We probably need to group this back together. So we're going to go up here and we're going to click. We're just going to weld it. And make sure it doesn't. Well, we don't want to weld. Okay, that's going to make everything one color. Let's try to do combine. And it will probably do the same thing. Hopefully not. And it did. Okay, let's see if it will allow us to somehow group these bad boys. Let's try condense. I don't think that's going to do it either. Oh, no, it did. Okay. So you're going to group or highlight your entire text or image. You're going to go into shaping and you're going to click on condense. So now we have one continuous design here. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm going to export it. And remember, we want to export as a JPEG. So we're just going to put your text. Click OK. It's going to come up down here and give you the option to save as. And we just want to save as your text again. But I don't think I want to put it back in those glitter files because I don't want to mix all that up. So we're just going to save it into documents. Okay. Now I'm going to just go over to Vinyl Master and make sure everything's going to work. Let me open a new tab. So you're not having to look at my, excuse me just a second. One of my poor customers she has her garments made in Colombia, and customs stopped her box this time, her order. So it's been held up in customs since last Wednesday. And DHL says it's out for delivery today, so hopefully she'll be stopping by. Okay, in case you didn't see what I did there, I'm going to go back and import this into Final Master, going from the File tab down to Import. I saved it to my documents under your text, if you'll remember. And I'm going to open it up, and there you are. And we'll shrink this down a little bit. Now, of course, you know, you more than likely will not be cutting from this. This is just a mock-up, so you may have to do a separate one. Let's try something real fast. I want to see if we can vectorize this. I'm thinking it's going to give us an issue because it's going to pick up all those little particles inside the glitter. And it's probably not going to work out very well. But we'll give it a try. And it's doing exactly what I thought it would. See all these little empty spaces here? If we were to cut that like that, it would be horrible. It would be horrible. So I think I would just stick to these glitter flake mock-ups just as a mock-up so you can provide your customer with a picture. I would solely use it for that and then use solid colors to cut with. But I would not use this. It just, you would not get a good cut. And of course the program's going to shut down. But like I said, go and download from Cardworxlive.com the glitter flake color swatches. And like I said, you're going to have to unzip the file. Just save them to a place that's easily for you to remember. And then go in to design. And probably going to give me a hard time because I already had this open. And then you're just going to go in, either add your image or add your text. But either way, you're going to add them into your fill color. And we'll go in while we're here and see if there's an easier way to add these. Let's try import image. Yes, this would be the easier way to do it, now that I think about it. I told you, here at Crafty and Creative, sometimes we learn as we go along with each other. So, we are not the great and powerful Oz. We don't know everything, so we have to learn as well. But you could easily go in to import image and browse, and I'm going to go to where I saved those, and I saved them in downloads, glitter, okay, tight, go into glitter flake, open, bam, and just add them from there. So you don't have to go, now hold on, you just saw that, right? No, 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 no. That is not what we want to do. That is not what we want to do. So I would just stick to adding those textures or those glitters into the fill on the text, add text window. I would just stick to that. I would just stick to going into this and then add, doing a texture and import. Otherwise, you could see exactly what it did. It just pulled up a big square of the glitter, and what are you going to do with that? Nothing. So, but I hope this hasn't been too convoluted and all over the place. Hopefully you got something out of this. If not, we can do this again, or you can PM me or comment below, and we'll figure this out. But this kind of gives you a small little tutorial to at least get you started in this. But like I said, I wouldn't cut from this because it's going to save it as a JPEG into whatever program you're importing it into. So when you go to vector it, you're going to have a lot of little particles, and it will not cut well. Excuse me. So I would just stick to using this for mock-ups, and I will play around with it a little bit more to see if we're doing a design, if we could use the glitter flakes to fill those in as well, but that will probably be another tutorial. But just go into Cardworxlive.com, play around, get your login, go in and play around, and see for yourself everything this has to offer. But until the next time, this is Amanda. Hopefully the next time we talk, I'll be sounding a little bit better. I doubt it, but anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk later.